Let's talk about internships, especially internships for students with doing an undergrad or master studies with limited, maybe up to 1 year of work experience. What are internships? What are the roles? And what's the importance of internships for you? First of all, what are internships? Internships they're basically work practices with the duration anywhere from 6 weeks to 6 months. On average, internship duration is somewhere between 8 to 12 weeks. So whatever you would have time during the summer between your studies. The longer internships tend to be then at the end of your program when you finalize, and you might be doing a 3 or 6 months internship, which is normally a bit of a transition to a permanent position in a company. Now, the nature of an internship is really twofold. One, when you have limited experience, it serves as a trial board, a bit of a stepping stone into particular company, industry, or sector to see if that would be something that interests you in the future. Now, at the same time, for companies, they are great opportunities to see and explore talent, to see who might be fitting to their corporate culture, to their positions, to continue in a full-time role in the company. So it's really two sides of the story. Companies are looking at their future talent, testing you out, seeing whether you're a potential fit. And you're exploring whether this company, this industry is really for you, and whether you fit into the culture of the company. Now, what internships are not, they are really not playgrounds anymore. They are not ways to spend your time during the summer. Sometimes I see people spending internships somewhere because they have to, because they are asked to do so, or because it's part of their program. Now, internships are serious things. Internships are beautiful opportunities to really make an impact. They are opportunities where a company opens their doors and say, come on in, show us what you can do, have a look around, and make an impression. And for that reason, it is really crucial to pick the right things, the right internships. Not just on a random base, but use them as your greatest option to convert into a full-time opportunity. Now, what are the pros of an internship? I already mentioned the fact that you get a window of opportunity to display your skills. The conversion and the exploration, that's really a big pro. Pro is also, it serves as the best option for you to differentiate yourself. Your CV, when you start your career, it's fairly similar to your classmates. You go to the same schools or similar schools. You've done high school. They're very similar. The differentiator is really a couple of things. One is what you've done as your hobbies and sports, extra achievements. Do you have some coding skills or other specific skills which are transferable? But then at the end, what is left is what have you done during your internships throughout the summers of the 3 or 4 or 5 year program that you've done. Internships matter a lot, and that's a pro. That's a pro because you can differentiate your CV, and that differentiates you whether you make it to the interviews or not, whether you convert or get the option or not. So pros are really, you grow maturity, you gain professional work experience, you can add them up and you can say, I've done 10 months in different companies, different industries. I have professional experience. It also allows you to explore, to see whether you like something or not. And it also shows commitment and motivation that you're a mature professional who spends his or her summers in a meaningful way. Any cons on internships? Well, you lose the free time, but that's then again a very small sacrifice for the fact that you get to build your CV and you get to build a better chance for your future career. Now, how do you get an internship? You have two options. If your study program has an active career services center, they'll be promoting companies who come back to the campus and promote opportunities. That's one option. Second option is actually my favorite, which is then you carve your own internship opportunity. You find companies that are of interest to you. You make a list of them. You see if you have any connections, friends or family, anybody else who could introduce you to them. Or other than that, you can just go straight in. So-called cold calling. You send them a message, you write them a letter, you give them a phone call, and you pitch yourself, you promote yourself, and you tell that you're looking for an internship. And those are basically the two options that can yield an internship. Now, my 3 tips to ensure that you make the best out of your internships are the following. First of all, if you have decided that this is my particular area, for example, that I'm going for finance, then pick the right company. Make sure you make the list and pick the best brands, best interest for you, what you really like. It might not be the easiest one. Normally it isn't the easiest catch that you can have, but go for that one. And not just have one, but have 3 or 4 favorites of yours and see if they yield results. Don't compromise. Shoot for the moon. And the reason really is these are so wonderful opportunities for you to get in to a particular company that use the opportunity. Be specific. And if you're not sure about the career yet, if you're studying, for example, business and you're thinking, not decided yet, pick something that provides you, pick a company that offers multiple functions and possibilities. Go for tech, go for something that has a wider perspective of opportunities. And look for the brands. Brands make a big difference on your CV when you go further in your job search and in your permanent job hunt. Second, once you have the internship, go the extra mile. Always go the extra mile. Ask if people need help, even if it's in different departments. Look for opportunities to learn more, engage, and be high energy, supportive, and smile. That takes you a long way. And third, once you're in the internship, use the time, whether it's 6 weeks or 12 weeks or more, use the time for networking. Network for success. Organize lunches, coffees. Even the more senior people there, they're keen to share about their experiences, about their career journeys. Tell that you're excited to learn, which you should be generally. Excited to learn about how they built their careers. Maybe they've been there 10 years, 15 years. How did it happen for them? What was really enjoyable for them? What would be their advice for you? So fill your calendar with meetings, coffees, lunches, whatever you can, and be active. So those 3 things, and make the best out of it. Internships are very important.